On £14 a week, they already have to buy second-hand clothes and struggle to survive. £2 or £3 more on the rent is simply beyond them. So they put up with the appalling conditions. And they keep papering the walls.
Once you've put it on, it's coming off again. I mean, it's falling off more or less in your hand as you're putting it on.
Inside about 3 months, it'll be wet through in parts.
Because the paste, what you put it on with, it never dries at the bottom at all.
Busy today? Have you said anything?
No, never do that.
A man has cried all day.
You've always got something to complain about, haven't you?
No. I don't always complain.
What do you think are your best times, the things that you enjoy despite all the problems?
Well, we used to enjoy going to a dance at Clifton, but they closed that because it got smashed up.
My best time is when the children have gone to bed, you know, we sit together on the settee and just watch the telly, and all the troubles just don't seem to be there anymore. When Jeff's home, I feel ever so safe, you know. Nothing can harm me when he's in the house, but when he's out, I feel lost and, you know, all alone. I'd sit and wait for him coming home at night, you know, says I've got somebody with me. They do get very lonely.
When there was a report published about this area, one of the papers put a headline, television in 90% of, quote, poverty homes, as though it was not really possible to be hard up if you had a television.
Well, we were married
Well, the point of that,
3 years. We've only had that television 14 months.
We didn't have a television when we first got married.
We've had that television 14
I know,
months,
we had
and we've
that
been
because
married
we was
4
bored.
years.
And that because we was born, there was nothing else to do, really, at all. I mean, when you've been used to one living at a time, I mean, everybody's gone. When you've been used to one living at a time, you miss it. You say you don't, but you do.
Well, we don't go out. So what we would spend on going out, we pay
Give
for
them
the
that television.
television.
When you look at commercials on television or at what other people earn or have, does it upset you at all, or...?
No,
Not on the
really.
television, but with my relatives. And my sister's house, you know, she's got a house like a palace. Lovely three-piece, and
It upsets you when you go up there and you come back.
I go up there and then
you
I
see
come
what
back
you've
in,
got.
I think, oh, Kath, fancy coming home to this. But it's home. And when I've been traipsing around town, I'm saying to myself, oh, Kath, be glad when I get home. But when I've been somewhere like that, I don't want to come back.
What sort of things do you do as luxuries?
Well, I smoke. That's not sort of a luxury, that's just to steady my nerves, you know. But I sometimes have chocolates. Sometimes, very rare.
When did you take up smoking?
About 12 months ago.
Why?
And it's only with living here that's made me start smoking. My nerves were getting that bad that I needed something to bring me back down to earth, you know.
But smoking adds to your problems, actually, doesn't it?
Well, if I can't afford them, I just have to go without. But if I can afford them, well, I just buy them, you know. I don't smoke a lot, really, but I enjoy a cigarette. You know, at night when the kids have gone to bed and I sit down peaceful, have a cigarette then. And if I get the kids get a bit hectic in the daytime, you know, I sit down then for 5 minutes and have a cigarette just to steady me down.
Do you sometimes find things really get on top of you?
Sometimes I feel like I could just go out and get, you know, if I'd got the money, I'd go on a train and just go anywhere and not come back.
Why is that? Because of this house?
The house and the money, you know, and I just feel as though I just don't want to carry on anymore. You know, The house is small, it's damp and cold. And the things I'd like to have, you know, like buying some material and covering my three-piece and things like that, I'd like to do, but the money just doesn't go that far, so I just can't do it.
Don't you think you ought to bring home more money to your wife?
Actually, yes, but... Well, I could do, straight away, but... I've never felt like moving from where I am. I'm not the sort of person to run around and keep changing jobs. I never have been.
Doesn't...
It's not only that, he's happy where he is. And I mean, if he changed his job and he goes somewhere else and he's not happy, it's going to upset all of us.
Can you foresee any way out? I mean, do you see this as going on for ever and ever, or do you think it's going to stop quite soon?
Well, my husband's in the syndicate at work in the football. There's always a chance that that might come up. I mean, they've won on it this year. We've got about 30 shillings each off of it. If it hadn't been so many draws, they'd have got, you know, a few pounds each. But otherwise, unless Jeff changed his job, which he doesn't want to do, is just carry on until probably the kiddies go to school and then I can go to work part-time while they're in school. But I'd have to get hours so that I'd be able to take them to school, come home for the dinner, and come home at night time at 3:30 for them to come home. Until then, it's just hopeless.
Do you sometimes resent having the kiddies?
No, never. Never resent having Mark and them.